Hey guys, it's Stoof here from Travel SzN. Welcome back to our channel. We spent the last week in the Tampa area of Florida, specifically in the Clearwater Beach area. We spent most of the week working during the day and relaxing, walking on the beach at night. On the last full day of our trip, I wanted to try again for a Manatee tour. We had tried last year in January, but the Manatee tour was canceled due to high winds. We took an Uber from our hotel in Clearwater Beach over to the Tampa airport, where we picked up our rental vehicle and then took the rental vehicle from the airport up to Crystal River, Florida. From the airport to Crystal River is about an hour and 15-minute drive. This is a tolled road, so keep that in mind if you're planning this excursion as well. We just picked up our rental car from Tampa airport and we are heading northwest to Crystal River to hopefully swim with some manatees today. Best time to see the manatees in the springs in Florida is from November to March because it's cooler and they like to go to where the water is warmer. So that is why we are trying this in January. Once we got up to Crystal River, we decided to do our Manatee tour with River Ventures. That's the company we chose to tour with. We booked our tour about 1 month in advance. We made it inside the River Ventures company building where they have a little gift shop and you meet up with your group. They have an informational video about all of the restrictions and regulations about being in the water with the manatees. For example, you're not allowed to feed or touch a manatee. You're not supposed to kick water when you're around them because that disturbs them. They have all these little fibers on their back, which are really cool to see up close in person. And those are super sensitive to movements in the water and touch, so you kind of like overstimulate them if you do that. So there are a lot of rules and regulations to follow to be able to safely swim with the manatees. After watching the informational video, our group headed out to a shuttle where we took like a 3-minute shuttle ride over to a dock. At the dock, we had our boat waiting for us where our group of 10 people got onto the boat and they took us out into the spring along the Crystal River area. Our first stop was near King Spring in the Crystal River. This was a deeper section of water, and of course Nate was getting a little nervous about that because you can't see the bottom. The water was a little murkier here, and when you could see the bottom, there were some very large fish, and that was a little scary to see too. But we did not see any manatees in this area. There was a roped off area for like the Manatee Sanctuary, and I could see some manatees over there, but humans are not allowed to go in that area because that is a safe space for the manatees. So we ended up swimming back over to the boat, and then we took a boat ride around until we saw another manatee. Then everybody got off the boat and we very slowly and calmly approached the manatee that was just grazing on some of the grass at the bottom of the river. That was pretty cool to see up close because that was a really big manatee. And then after that, we hopped back on the boat and took another ride. The last place that we stopped had 3 manatees at first, and a couple of them came and gone as we continued snorkeling and just kind of hanging out there in the water. This was the coolest experience ever, seeing the manatees. The water was clear here, so you had greater visibility. You could see farther away underwater with your snorkels on. We got to see manatees at rest. Some manatees rest like right near the top of the water. Other manatees rest closer to the bottom of the water body there on the floor. And we could see manatees swimming and like playing. So that was a lot of fun to see. They are incredibly gentle, and this particular group of manatees that we saw wasn't super curious about the people. They were just kind of like resting or minding their own business by us, and we didn't do anything to disturb them, so it was just really cool to be in the water with these massive wild animals that are incredibly calm. Manatees were one of my favorite animals growing up, so I was super excited to be in the water with manatees for the first time. I would definitely recommend this tour. Just make sure you follow all those rules and regulations so you're not stressing out any of these manatees. I have a link for the River Ventures company that we did this tour with in the description under this video, and I also have a link for more helpful information and regulations about swimming with the manatees if you're interested in reading up on that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, watching our experience swimming with the manatees in Crystal River in Florida. We had a wonderful time. This is an unforgettable experience to swim this close to the manatees. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button while you're here so you don't miss any more of our fun travel adventures we have. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day and happy travels!